So what are we up to today?
Why are we here? It's a board game that is not available in any other Taiwanese stores.
The latest game in Taiwan? Who knows, maybe the world.
I'm going to take a couple of hours leave from work
Hurry up,
and get
hurry
into
up.
it. Show me what it looks like.
Over here. Can you pass that?
The boss is so generous, he even didn't remove protect. It's brand new and open.
Yes, let's have a look at the box. Right here, it says suitable for age 8 and up. The game takes about 15 minutes to play, and 2 to 4 players can play together. Now, let's see what's inside. We've got a manual, a map, and some components. These are the components. Next, we find some cards and stickers. There are tribe cards and test cards. So why does it feel like there are spaces and its height is uneven? It feels empty when you put the cards in, right? Well, this game design is very special. For regular games, the cards just fit into place inside the holder. Some players, however, like to put protective sleeves over their cards, which makes it harder for them to fit in the box afterwards. That would make this partition system useless. So, one of the more thoughtful parts of this game is that the design leaves enough space for you to put sleeve cards inside. There's also a die. This die is special. The number on it go from -2 to 3. There are also some gems. Let's start the game. This game has 2 ways to play. The first one is the Call of the Guardians. But first, let's assemble the Guardians. The second game is called Road Glory. We're going to get gems, so we can save the island. For the first game, we need these cards, the tribe cards. You get to choose what color your tribe is, so we all have cards in 3 colors that represent the monster, the vehicle, and the weapon. Which one shall we play today?
Monster Guardian.
Okay, let's play Monster Guardian. Start by shuffling the card. You guys draw first. Okay, I'll show you my card. I have the red card.
I have the blue card.
I have the purple card.
Your looks tough.
We also need a stopwatch that can time 15 minutes. The first stage is 15 minutes. We have to assemble our guardians within 15 minutes. Then shout, "Summoning complete," with a little sound effect like "Mama Woo" and so on. The first creator to complete a guardian resets the timer with a 10-minute countdown. At the end of the countdown time, any players who have not completed the summoning challenge must perform a forfeit. Our game has a forfeit. 1, 2, 3. Let's open it together and start timing. Hurry to find your components.
Summoning complete. Neller, ka.
Summoning complete. Tapped in. Crack, crack, crack.
Summoning complete. It's Murdada. Cheap.
2, 1. Time's up. Let's see what her forfeit is. I didn't know there'd be forfeits.
What a second. Let me explain first. If you really can't finish the assembly in time, there's QR code right here. You can scan it with your smartphone, and it will take you to the online smart manual. It will show you step by step. So if someone has difficulty with the assembly, you can take a look at that. But before we go further, we still have to do what must be done. What's the forfeit?
Yes, what's the forfeit? You have to turn your head from side to side and say ka ka ka. Okay, Tina, off you go. Now we can go on to game 2. Let me explain the map first. We will only use the tribe cards later. The other 3-point projection card can be put away now. There's another set magic cards that have various functions. Can you help me shuffle them? Shuffle them first. After shuffling, we'll put the cards here. Card pool. Then, in order, we have the discard area. If we run out of cards, we can shuffle the cards in the discard area and then put them back into the card pool. Then, we can continue to draw cards. This is the end. There are 2 squares. You can see our cat king sitting there. Your goal is to take your Guardian with its gem to the end. Remember, you can only take your own gem. After getting your gem, you have to carry it to the end. This assembly is not good. No wonder she performed a forfeit. After bringing it to the end, you'll be the winner. These are action squares. Next, if the row number is negative, the player must go backwards, the corresponding number of steps. When it's your turn, you can decide whether you want to go forward, turn left or turn right. For example, turn right or turn left like this. Turning counts as an action. So, while there are two colors in the action squares, these are the squares we walk on. But what about this color? These are squares where our gems might start. The player will place them later. Here's the start. We have 4 players and 4 squares from which we can pick a starting location. We've finished introducing the map. Let's start the game. We're going to play game 2, Road to Glory. We draw our tribe cards first. This is hidden information, but it will be shown later. After reading it, you can just keep it hidden. Come on, draw! Take a peek. Next, roll a die to decide the order of play for the creators. We are feeling lazy and don't want to change seats, so we'll just decide the first player. Let the biggest number be the first player. Logically speaking, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. But we just go clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4 instead. Tina rolled the highest. The first player places the gems in Guardians wherever they like. But the following player cannot move them. Tina,
It's not good
please,
to be the
how would you
first
like to
one.
position them to begin? The other players can move the gems or Guardians. In this part of the game, there are 2 ways to move. The first is to move a gem to another place, or swap the positions of 2 gems. The second is to move a monster to another area on the dome, or swap the position of 2 monsters. You can move the little monster and a gem each once. Once the first player is set, then the second one goes. Let's begin. Show your card. That's great. It turns out that the final player has the advantage. Everyone will get 2 cards. These are your magic cards. You can only use 1 per round. What does it mean? I can use it during another player's turn. During someone else's turn, you can only use the deflection card. You can only use the magic card during your turn. You can use it before or after you roll. And also before or after an action, when it's your turn, you just roll a die and move according to the corresponding number on the die. When we move, if it is a negative number, you can only move backward. If you have a positive number on the die, you can choose to go forward, turn left or turn right. When we collect gems, we can only get our own type. As long as you pass by, you can pick it up. For example, if I move like this, assuming I'm here, I can take 2 steps, 1, 2, and I can take it with me when I pass by. This is how you get gems. But if you pass by someone else's gem, the gem counts as a barrier. You have to deter around it. You can't even step on it. All clear? If you have to go backwards, but you are like this, and there's no way to go backwards, and you don't move. This is also true when your character's back is against any of the edges of the game area. Then you also would not move. What's more special is, if you bump into other people's guardian, you go over to left square, then the 2 of you swap the positions. This is the same when going backwards. What if you need to go backwards? Guardians don't stand in the way of each other, they just swap positions. Okay? Let's start the game. First player rolls. Do you want to use a card?
Block card.
Block card. Blocked card is blocking the way.
Draw a card.
Here I use a deflecting card. The deflecting card can be used during another player's turn. I remove effects of the block card.
Do you think it's over? Block card again.
Deflection card again.
Removing
-1,
effects is not
but
a
you
big
can't
deal for
move.
you.
I am going to use
You're going to use?
switch card. I would like to exchange gems.
You're so nice. My turn. I also want to use switch card.
Deflection card.
Effects are removed.
Ah, a quick thinker. I also want to use switch card.
What would you like to exchange?
Exchange the positions of two guardians.
The switch card can exchange the position of two guardians. In addition to exchanging gems, you can also exchange guardians. You can also exchange gems with guardians. Remember that turning counts as a step.
Nice polarity shift card, but to remove the effects.
Deflection card.
Even one step? You don't let me walk even just one step? I just want to move forward for one step.
Don't bully him. 1, 2, got it.
Someone got the gem, so let's get them.
Yay! I got a
They're
gem
going
too.
to win. See? We shouldn't be fighting.
Okay, you do it first.
Return to the starting area.
Why did you put it over there?
Deflection card.
It is not easy. Deflection card. Now turn the starting area. I remember how he treated
How did
me.
you do that? Can I use the time flows backward card if I'm blocked like this?
Just swap the position with the one in front and to the left.
You should swap it this one and return that one.
Where would you like to put it?
No, you don't want to do that, like this.
Remember, be respectful when you play.
Respect, friendliness, tolerance.
Okay, let me exchange them.
You made your bed.
I want to use the switch card.
What do you want to exchange?
The position of these
Oh,
two.
awesome.
-2. Got the gem.
Why is no one stopping her?
Rule book highlights. Time flows backward.
For example, the time flows backward card is going forward, so return the nearest from left guardian to the start.
Time flows backward card. The piece will move to the guardian's previous position and return the nearest guardian in front and to the right of the player to the start. You can start anywhere. Switch card swaps the position of two guardians. Swaps the position of two gems. Swaps the position of a guardian and gem. Swaps the positions of a gem obstacle card and a gem. Can't be swapped with a block card. Swaps the position of a gem obstacle card and a guardian. Special thanks to the WoW Board Game Lounge for hosting us.